Bring in Taylor Twellman. You're watching the game. It ends. The United States is eliminated from the World Cup 2018. Your emotion is what?
Embarrassed. Embarrassed as a former player. Embarrassed as a broadcaster. Because with the amount of resources, Neil, that we have in this sport, in this country, that they cannot get a result in Trinidad.
Good morning. Welcome to ESPN Sports Center. Today's topic is, why isn't the U.S. men's soccer dominant? Joining us today is Zarek Santos, Quincy Smith, and Ezekiel Jimenez. How are you guys today?
Doing good.
Great. All right, nice to hear. Okay, let's consider some key points before we begin to analyze today's topic. First, the U.S. is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Next, we have one of the biggest populations as well, which gives us the potential to choose from. In addition, in terms of youth, participation in soccer is the highest. So we have the money, we have the athletes, so the question is, why doesn't the U.S. men's soccer dominate? So Zarek, let's start with you.
Thanks, Miguel. So in my opinion, I believe there are many cultural differences affecting soccer in the United States. In the U.S., Americans have greater access to resources available. This allows youth and adults to explore a variety of sport options. For example, children and adults in America are able to play multiple sports such as basketball, football, tennis, golf, and hockey. You name the sport and we have it. In contrast, in underdeveloped countries, these countries are limited to sports that require minimal resources such as soccer. They are not afforded the luxury of choosing whatever sport they want. Because of the numerous opportunities for Americans to choose which sport they want to play, America is left with options as to which sport will become the most popular.
Zarek, I cannot agree with you more. I agree that culture does play a key role in affecting soccer, but money does talk. Let me bring up some interesting numbers. Messi, the world's best soccer player, in my opinion, gets paid $47 million. LeBron James, in my opinion, the best basketball player, gets paid $31 million. Tom Brady, $20 million. Kenley Jansen, who only pitched 1 or 2 innings, got paid $10 million. Wow. There is a huge pay gap between other sports and soccer. Comparing this to MLS salaries, Michael Bradley is the highest paid U.S. soccer player and only gets paid $6.5 million. In America, this multi-sport athlete is presented the opportunity to choose between a variety of sports with huge differences in salary. Talented athletes who could be superstars in soccer would rather pursue other sports that pay better. MLS soccer becomes limited due to salary gap from other American sports.
Totally agree with you guys' points, but in my opinion, aside from culture and salary, International League Soccer has a better developmental program, establishing a solid foundation in their players' skills. For instance, European clubs scouts promote solidarity by signing and developing their own players beginning at the ages of 10 to 14. So selected young players in Europe can take advantage of lavish club facilities, top staff to advise on improving skills, strength, training, tactics, psychology, diet, and rest. And the FIFA long training compensation financially rewards youth clubs that produce players that move on to sign professional contracts. The compensation given to these facilities prioritizes developing skills in youth. So as a result, international players are more cohesive and athletes perform at a higher level during competition, like the Champions League. But in contrast, the MLS relies on finding college standouts to group for the professional ranks. At this age, college standouts are not as developed early on compared to those international players. So as a result, the American college players are not as experienced and cannot play at the same skill level compared to European superstars.
All right, really good points here today. Zarek, you made a good point on culture differences, stating that the U.S. offers a variety of sports. Ezekiel, you made a good point on salary, that our talented athletes go on sports that pay the most. And Quincy, you also made a good point that the European Developmental League are making superstars. So unfortunately, we are out of time, and we would like to hear your opinion. So visit the ESPN website and let us know what you think. Okay, let's consider some key points before we begin.
Oh, no, that's all.
Irish fuck.
Mess up with like.
More pressure. All right.
You call it Mike.
You guys,
I don't think it's recorded. No, you should have said red. Should have been.
there is a red dot on the screen, and it's blinking red on the bottom. I mean, it's
Just go
recording.
Should
check
be
your,
blinking?
just go check real quick. And then we can just cut all this out.
Hit up.
I hit this button.
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah.
I thought that light was supposed to be in the front.
Oh man.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.